Hello? 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 Anyone there? Hello? Hello?
Okay, so I should have gotten a phone call from Otis, but I guess not. That's weird. Maybe it's 5 a.m.? But at least jamming device is now operational.
As soon as Brad gets his hands on that terrorist, I guess it'll be case closed, huh?
Right.
Oh. You know of anything else he could be planning?
No. Nothing but the bombs. He's got his computer hidden away. I'm sure there's plenty of information on it.
Can you take me there? To his hideout?
Leave it to me.
I haven't pointed it out yet, but Isabela is voiced by Kim My Guest in this game, which is just another one of her storied roles that's vaguely using like a vaguely racist accent. Because she was also Mei Ling in the Metal Gear games. Although they pretty quickly got rid of that racist accent, because that was brutal. It was in the first game, really, and then they just kind of... They got rid of it, like, immediately. Hi, Isabela. I guess Otis isn't gonna give me a call, huh? Because, yeah, there should be another case in the security room. Oops, sorry, Isabela. Really didn't mean to do that. Or did I? I think also this is the point in the game where they just straight up get rid of the convicts. Like, I think that's it for them. It's time to come back to the security room. Alright, Isabela? Oh, that's got so much time. I can wait. I'm really sorry, Isabela. Why couldn't I... Usually, as long as you're not in the area where the case is going to take place, they'll, Otis will call you, but for some reason it just didn't happen at all there. I like how it sounds like you're biting into an apple. This is just one of those times where I wish that I didn't have to rely on the AI, because I would love to just kind of run over to where I need to go. But of course I gotta wait for her, hope she doesn't die. But she's pretty competent. I mean, she might get stuck like she is right now, but she can actually make her way over here just fine, for the most part. You may go away. That didn't knock nearly enough people down. This is what I love about this series, just spinning a zombie around while elevator music plays. Isabela, I think we're good. I hate when the kicks kill them. I just feel like it's not enough. Please tell me Isabela was close enough. Good. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I needed to worry about the convicts anyway, because they're all... You know, I took care of them pretty quickly. And we're getting pretty close to the end of this video game now. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of waiting. So, if I just don't show up a day for a video, that's why. It's because I'm, like, off-screen waiting, and then, you know, I didn't have enough time to edit or whatever, something like that. So, the upload schedule might be a little more wonky until the end of this game. But I am working on a lot of other stuff. That's why Super Mario Odyssey is currently missing. That's because I'm taking a break. I got a good cliffhanger there with Mario vs. Bowser. and I'm currently working on another series that's going to replace that in the month of March. It may or may not be the 10th anniversary of one of my favorite games, and I may or may not be doing a Let's Play of that game. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. And you know, Spider-Man, I'm working on that too. The DLC for Spider-Man. So I'm doing a lot of stuff here. And of course, you know, my actual job. Not that I consider this a job. This is still just like a hobby for me. I've never made a cent off of these videos, and I probably never will, nor should I. But yeah, if you don't see me, Dead Rising video, that's gonna be why. Oh my god, Isabela. Will she accept an orange juice? Alright, hold on. Let's get this guy out of here. Thank you?
Hello?
I guess Isabela doesn't technically, like, count as a survivor. I think that's the first queen I've used this entire playthrough. Damn it. I was gonna make, like, a funny picture of, like... I would've put, like, Dead Rising 4 next to that, because it said trash. Oh wait, no, it's this way. Where am I going? I was going over to the food, like, the shopping center, because that's where you fought Isabela, so I was like, no, that's where she wants to go.
Anyone there? Anyone there?
Whoops. Alright. That's not what I wanted, but... Why is he not doing it? There we go. Oh no, Isabela. Dude, if we lose her... Why did I throw a book? Oh my god. This is the closest I've ever, like, come to having Isabela die here. I've literally never seen that before. Whew. That was a close call. I think that's my bad karma for killing all the survivors. Like, the one that I wanted to keep alive almost died.
Here it is. Let's go.
And yeah, going back to the voice actor thing, like, every game that Isabela was in, she had a completely different voice actress. Except for Chop Till You Drop, but that doesn't count. But yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird. Kim, my guest, probably is my favorite Isabela. She's more, like, iconic, in my opinion.
It's no good. It's password protected. I'll try words we both might know. Family stuff. Things like that.
What's this cable?
It looks like part of a jamming device. I won't be able to disable it unless I log in.
Frank, can you hear me? I found something interesting on a security feed from inside a store. Could you come back here? I need you to check it out.
All right, I'm headed back now.
Or, you know, Jesse, you could just tell me what it is, and I could go there instead of having to go back first. Whatever. Yeah, that's one of the few things that I really don't like about this game is the back and forth, especially, like, towards the end. Because you come back to that hideout quite a few times. That got really hairy there with Isabela there, quite a bit, like, at the end. Not too big a fan of that. Trying to avoid that happening again, but Isabela's going to be in there until the end of the game, so... Leave me alone. God, I wish you could do some of that stuff in Resident Evil 2. Like, I love the Resident Evil 2 remake, but I just wish you had more evasive maneuvers. Like, yeah, I know that Leon doesn't get, like, crazy judo skills until 4, but come on. Jill had a dodge in 3. I'm just gonna throw that out there. There's a precedent for this at this point in the series, so please, let me dodge. It's especially awful in boss battles. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. Controversial statement. Mr. X, not that hard to avoid. I've been punched by him like twice, and I've played the game like 4 different times already. Because your top speed is much faster than his top speed. So, Mr. X really isn't an issue. Get out of here, you jerks. But it's like when you're fighting, I want to say like the second to final boss. If you played the game, you know what it is. It's the one where you get lowered down, and that's all I'll say. But that one is like nearly impossible to dodge his moves, just through like movement. So you need a dodge, I'm gonna go ahead and say. If they added that, the game would be perfect. I'm trying to think like other things that would make that game better, but that's really all I can think of. Did you see how Frank kicked that guy like sideways even though he was in front of me? And I really shouldn't have even been able to hit him in the first place. It's kind of weird there, Frank, don't you think? Let's see. I was thinking, like, after this, I mean, the next Dead Rising game I'll do is off the record. Who knows when that'll be, but it makes sense now. Like, we just did this one, then we'll go into 2, or, you know, off the record, we'll see what the further adventures of Frank are. Would anyone be interested in Dead Rising 3, or Dead Rising X3, where I play through Dead Rising 3 again in the Mega Man X outfit and the real Mega Buster? Because I'm pretty happy with the way that my Dead Rising 3 playthrough came out, and I didn't really want to redo it, but I could also do it on Nightmare Mode, which is another, you know, layer to that would justify me going back to it.
The guy being dragged? I think it's Carlito.
You could be right. Where is this?
The basement of the North Plaza. Right in front of the butcher's shop.
We saw a clear shot of his face. You could be right. Alright. Paul, what do you want, huh? Over here. I heard you had something for me. Where you going with this? You just want me to keep my mouth shut. I mean, I guess. There's literally no one around here to, you know, all the witnesses are dead. So, Paul, I don't really think you need to worry. So, yeah, he'll give you Molotovs anytime you talk to him now. That's one of the, like, good reasons to keep him around and not just kill him. So, yeah. This was the point in the game, the first time through, where, like, I fought my entire way through this game. Like, it was a real harrowing experience from front to end. And the Butcher was the mission I could not finish. Me and a friend, we tried to do it so many times. I think he threw my controller a couple times. It was not a pleasant experience at all. I should probably go grab a skateboard, but I don't think I have enough time. I just don't want to accidentally, like, let this case lapse. Especially since I haven't saved in a little while. I think I would have to take Isabela back again, and I don't really want to do that. Is that really one of the skill moves you can do while you're actually running? Because usually when you have the forward momentum going, you can't really do the skill moves. But I guess the roundhouse is actually something you can do. And here we go again, heading into the maintenance tunnels. The worst part of the game. The maintenance tunnels, not this mission. Once you actually know what you're doing, it's fine. I mean, the boss is still a little hard, but it's not going to be as hard your subsequent playthroughs. First time through, going to be a bit of a problem. And you know, I would say the Dead Rising 3 Mega Buster is probably the best one in the series, because it clears things out like crazy. I like the Proto Man. When you wear the full Proto Man costume, and off the record, it actually makes Frank quicker. So, I quite like that. Let's go. I wish that they would just release Dead Rising 3 on the PS4 already. Like, it just annoys me that that hasn't happened yet. Like, Dead Rising 4 is on there. Just give me Dead Rising 3. Why is this butcher's shop down here? I'll never understand this.